Hello everyone, I am Nandini, pursuing the MNC Microbiology, Vivekananda Arts and Science College for Women and Healing. Today we will discuss about advantages and disadvantages, anaerobic process, sulfur, iron, nitrate reduction process, hydrocarbon degradation process. This anaerobic process introduction. Anaerobic process is a biological process which microorganisms break down of the organic matter in the absence of the oxygen. This process is widely used for the treatment of organic waste like sewage, sludge, animal manure, food waste and agriculture residues. The main product of anaerobic digestion process, biogas mainly used for the methane and carbon dioxide used for the fertilizer. Process plays an important role of the waste management, renewal of the energy generation and the reduction of the environmental pollution. Digestion process occur the four main stages of the different groups of microorganisms: hydrolysis, cytogenesis, methanogenesis. Hydrolysis is complex of the organic materials like carbohydrate, proteins, fats, breakdown of the similar soluble compounds. Example: carbohydrates, sugar, proteins of the amino acids, fats of the fatty acid. The steps of the often of the rate limiting the step. Cytogenesis soluble compounds formed during the hydrolysis are the converted into the volatile fatty acids, alcohols, hydrogen, and carbon dioxide. Acid production bacteria are active in the stage of the pH begins to the decrease due to the acid formation. Acidogenesis, volatility of the fatty acid and alcohol are converted into the acetic acid, hydrogen and carbon dioxide. This product of the essential substrate for the methane forming the bacteria. Methanogenesis, methanogenic bacteria for the convert acetic acid, hydrogen and carbon dioxide into methane, CH4 and carbon dioxide, CO2. The stage of the very sensitive and environmental condition like pH and temperature. Biogas is produced mainly step. Sulfur reduction process is an anaerobic biological process. Sulfur reducing bacteria reduce the sulfur compound, mainly sulfates. Hydrogen sulfide in the absence of the oxygen. The process mainly common occur in anaerobic wastewater treatment systems, sediments, sludge testers, and natural aquatic environments. Oxygen is limited by sulfur reducing bacteria such as the D-sulfur vibrio and sulfur maniculum. Step-by-step process organic matter of the hydrogen or electron donor. Sulfate SO4 2 acts on the electron acceptor. Sulfate is a biologically reduced to hydrogen sulfide HVS generation chemical reaction. Condition required the absence of the oxygen. Presence of the sulfate, availability of the biodegradable organic matter. Nature to selectively alter in pH suitable temperature, mesophilic or thermophilic. Advantages. Help means a removal of the sulfate from wastewater, useful of the bioremediation of the sulfate-rich industrial effluent operates under the anaerobic condition. Low energy requirement. Convert the sulfur compound in the simpler form. The play as the role in the natural sulfur cycle. Disadvantages. Producer for the hydrogen sulfide H2S, which has a fold holders toxic and human and microorganism cause the corrosion pipes and concentrate inhibits the methane production. Anaerobic digest require the careful control operating condition. The reducer for the overall energy recovery from the biogas removal adds extra treatment of cost. Introduction. Ion reduction process is an anaerobic microbial process. Ferric ion Fe3 plus and the ferric ion Fe2 plus by the ion reduction bacteria. The process the oxygen depleted in soil, sediment, groundwater and wastewater system. Nitrate reduction, also known as a denitrification, is an anoxic biological process. Nitrate NO3 minus is reduced in the hydrogen gas. N2 thought the intermediate product such as the nitric oxide and nitrate oxide. The process widely used in the wastewater treatment to remove the nitrogen. The nitrate reduction process. Microorganism used for the organic matter or hydrogen as an electron donor. Ferric ion Fe3 plus act as the electron acceptor. Fe3 plus reduced to the Fe2 plus. General reaction condition required. Anaerobic informer presence of the ferric ion. Neutral pH is suitable for the temperature. The reduction occurs the multiple steps. Nitrate reducing bacteria used for the organic carbon as an electron donor. Nitrate act of the electron acceptor. Final product of the harmless nitrogen gas. Ion and nitrate reduction process advantages. Remove for the ferric ion from water and sediments. Important of the bioremediation of the contaminated groundwater. Effective removal of the nitrate from the wastewater. Preference of the eutrophication of the water bodies. Disadvantages. Produced for the soluble Fu2 plus causing the color and taste problems. Can clog pipes and due from the ion precipitation. Require external carbon source of the gases. Sensitive to the oxygen presence. Incomplete of the denitrification of produced nitrogen gas, greenhouse gases. Hydrocarbon degradation process. Introduction. Hydrocarbon degradation is a biological process which microorganisms break down of the hydrocarbon such as the petroleum oil, diesel, gasoline and other organic pollutant in similar non-toxic compounds. The process occurs naturally in soil and water is widely used in bioremediation, the cleanup of oil spills and hydrocarbon contaminated environments. Carbon degradation process. Microorganisms such as the bacteria, fungi, algae utilize the hydrocarbon as a carbon and energy sources. Hydrocarbon degradation of the both of the aerobic and anaerobic conditions. Aerobic hydrocarbon degradation for the oxygen acts on the electron acceptor. Hydrocarbons are oxidized enzymes like oxynogenesis. End product of the carbon dioxide plus water plus biomass. Anaerobic hydrocarbon degradation to the absence of the oxygen. Electron acceptor include to the nitrate, sulfate, iron, carbon dioxide. In product include to the methane, carbon dioxide and hydrogen sulfide. Hydrocarbon degradation process. Stages of hydrocarbon degradation. Activation, transformation, mineralization. Activation, hydrocarbons are made reactive by enzymes. Transformation, breakdown into similar intermediates. Mineralization, conversion into CO2, H2O and biomass. Advantages, environment friendly and natural process. Reduce the toxicity of pollutant, soil and water. Cost effective compared to physical and chemical method, can be carried out of in situ on-site, improve the ecosystem recovery, applicable to oil spill and industrial contamination. Hydrocarbon degradation process disadvantages. Slow process, especially under the anaerobic conditions, depends on environmental factors, oxygen, nutrients, temperature. Incomplete degradation may produce toxic intermediates, non-effective for all our type hydrocarbons. Require the careful monitoring and control. May take long time for complete cleanup. Thank you.